Hello, my name's Harry. Today we're going to be reviewing Invincible Season 2. Now I gotta say, I fucking love Invincible. It's been absolutely sick. I mean, it's just amazing. It's been so good. I mean, we're starting Season 2 from coming out of what was already a fantastic season. I mean, what happened in Season 1? We had Omni-Man, looking like he's this fantastic hero, and then absolutely brutally fucking killing everyone. I mean, he was smacking people's heads in. He went berserk. Definitely fucking Homelander vibes, especially with like those clap shit he did. And honestly, yeah, Omni-Man was on fucking one. We then saw obviously Mark first get his sort of powers, and very much sort of trying to figure out his way around that. Mark just fucking loses every single fight. Well, not only does he lose fight, he just loses everything. His happiness, his dad's, he never wins. And let's just say that stays pretty consistent into this season. Mark still can't win a fucking fight. Anyway, as we know, Omni-Man went fucking berserk. Like I said, just killed sort of the Guardians of the Globe, but let's be honest, the fucking Justice League. Killed those guys off, had a little nap, got back to it, kind of lied to everyone. Mark eventually finds out, Mark sees his bad side, and Mark being, invincible, has to get himself into a fight that he never has a chance of winning. And basically ends up fighting with Omni-Man, his lovely dad. Now, a bit fucking mad what happened there. Obviously, we saw a very awesome fight between them. Mark literally got a train ran on him by his dad. And I don't mean that in the type of videos I watch on a Friday night with my McDonald's delivery. I mean, he actually had a fucking train run on him. I'm still recovering from that scene. Let's just say I'm still recovering. Fucking mad. Ends up getting near the end of the fight. Obviously, Omni-Man's like, oh, what are you going to have in 500 years? And all that bullshit. Because obviously all Mark friends would be dead. And Mark actually hit him with the best line we've seen. You, dad, you. And, obviously that meant Omni-Man had to give up everything. And sort of ran away because, he actually started to feel something. And that was sort of the end of season 1. Mark finally recovered a little bit, not emotionally, but physically he's back to strength. And Omni-Man is nowhere to be seen. So that's what was the kind of the beforehand before we get to season 2. And then we're getting into season 2, and you got very much Mark struggling with who he is, struggling with the fact that he's trying to be a superhero, but also dealing with the traumatic events he's just experienced. If you thought abusive dads were bad, I mean, this is gonna be another level. This is like, his dad literally, utterly destroyed him. It was not great, not fun at all. But a lot was good out of this season. Honestly, I thought, we had quite a big season 1 build up. I was worried season 2 was going to be a bit more chill, and maybe not as much happen, maybe a bit more of a filler season. I really don't think it was that way at all. In general, absolutely fantastic. Keeps up with the brutal vibe that we've kind of had the whole time. I'm very much liking shows that are doing this right now. I don't want to be a basic guy, but let's be honest, everyone's loving The Boys right now. This is giving me very Boys vibe of how it kind of works. Very much the brutal side, and I like how it feels like almost some of those comic TV shows you maybe watch when you're younger, maybe like some of the Batman ones or the Flash, that sort of stuff. It gives me very close vibes to that, but with that nice adult edge that we kind of all want. All this fucking brutal shit going on. So I've been really liking that. In general, I think the animation hasn't been as bad as people have been saying. I've heard quite a lot of people, that's sort of the main point people like to bring up when maybe dogging on the show a little bit. I've got to admit, there's definitely a few scenes where the animation is quite funny. Where maybe I think there's one scene where like Mark is flying into the distance and it's literally like a Windows Movie Maker animation. However, overall, I think it's been really good actually, and I think the art is really cool. So again, really really nice there. The biggest point I have to say though is I just fucking hate Amber. Amber can fucking kill herself. It has nothing to do with anything else except for the fact she is so fucking whiny, and she just pisses me off. I mean, she's dating a superhero and she gets fucking annoyed that he's not rocking up to shit. And I know she gives him some leeway, but just in general, she just gets on my fucking nerves. I would not mind if Omni-Man wanted to throw her in front of a train. I would watch happily. I think I actually really enjoy that scene, and I'll take great pride in that. That might have to take over for what I watch on a Friday night with my McDonald's delivery. Anyway, season 2, great. What we see a bit more is, like I said, Mark getting more into his role. And without sort of getting into spoilers, Omni-Man, it does kind of come back a bit. Not going to go into further into that because, we don't want to ruin shit. But, people have fucking watched it by now, so get your shit together. Overall, really great. Love the brutal side of the show. I think there's been really good connections to the comics as well. I really love some of the things that they maybe hinted at in the future. Not everything I've loved. There is some stuff I'm maybe I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to? Can I say I'm looking forward to that? Probably not. Fuck yeah. I take that back. Just really, really good. And let's be honest. Final episode of season 2. Oh my god! If we're talking brutal, we got brutal there. Mark goes fucking on one. I mean, he is. Oh my god, this man's insane. But overall, the only maybe tougher takeaways I have is firstly, I think this is going to be a big point with everyone. Why the fuck did we only get half a season at a time? We had to wait multiple fucking months for 4 more episodes. I wasn't happy about that. That needs to get sorted. At the very least, it looks like season 3 was already in the works. And so really, we should be having that fucking by 2025, surely. Yeah, that needs to be happening soon. I thought it was maybe going to be a 2024 thing, but I mean, we're halfway through the year. We're more than that, and I haven't seen any release notes or anything like that. So I don't know, maybe, but that's what it's kind of looking like right now. Going into season 3, I want to see Mark go fucking mental a bit more. And I just want to see him not holding back. We've seen him too many times fucking losing to everyone. And it gives so much, dopamine inside. The feelings I felt when he absolutely, blasted that final guy, Angstrom. I mean, I fucking loved it. I fucking loved that shit. Overall, really, really, really fantastic. Overall, though, petition to have Amber, I don't know, fucking hung, drawn and quartered. I fucking hate her. Can we have a scene of a villain, I don't know, throwing her off somewhere? Well, when she got threatened by the Viltrumite, I was so fucking happy. I wanted her to get just fucking game ended right there. I've never wanted someone to get brutally murdered so much. Yeah, I just don't care about Amber. Amber can fucking die. I'm going to be rating the season 2 show, honestly, a 9 out of 10. I think the only jump difference would be maybe some things were a little rushed. Certain arcs I felt were maybe slightly rushed. Not that they've concluded them already, so I guess they got time in maybe season 3 to delay them. One of these being, spoiler alert, I'd say sort of Mark and Eve. I kind of feel like it's gone to them sort of something starting to happen maybe a bit too quick for me. I know that I always felt something between them before. However, it's kind of like all of a sudden gone to, they seem to both be into each other. Very much with Mark only just coming out of a relationship. I think season 3, the best way to go about it would be more taking some time before they actually get together. I think if they got together right now, it would feel a bit too quick. So that's maybe the only sort of negative point I have, but that's more preemptive because I want to see what's going to happen in season 3. But I overall really liked it. Like I said, got to give it a 9 out of 10. I think the only reason it's not that 10 is really just because, like I said, maybe some of the pacing and also the fact that the show didn't all come out at once. What the fuck was that about? I'm not, if you want to really release it weekly, I'm fine by that, but they're releasing it weekly, only 4 episodes, and it made us wait multiple months just to then do the other 4. It felt very split up, and I didn't necessarily like that. However, very good. End of the day, I hope Amber gets brutally murdered. I hope she gets launched into a pit of fire and that her whole family has to fucking watch her get ripped apart, thrown in front of a train. Omni-Man can honestly can put so many fucking punches into Scar. I want to see her.